Hey everyone, Duke Nuka 3D here, and I apologize for the rather terrible lighting. It is very late in the day I'm making this video, but today I wanted to show you a easier way to install anti-fogging inserts on Russian type lenses. Now, most of you may know that most Russian masks with the circular crimped lenses, such as this GP5 here, they have these metal rings with pull tabs, sort of, I guess, on the inside, and those are meant to accommodate anti-fogging inserts. I have this East German set with me here because this is the only set of anti-fogging inserts that doesn't go to any of my masks, and not to mention that it is also the clearest set of anti-fog inserts that I have and are perfectly usable, whereas most of the Russian ones are kind of corroded or kind of crusty, I guess you could say. But anyways, so yeah, these are a notorious pain in the ass to deal with and pull out. Many blistered fingers, many, just bending the metal, just all sorts of problems getting these things out. And there's a much simpler way, which I will show you today. So, first, obviously, invert the mask. So, and I've already got a pair installed in my IP4 face piece here. So, as you can see, you can't really tell that they're there because the anti-fog inserts are so clear. So, obviously, you're going to be inclined to pull on this tab here. You're going to want to, you're going to be tempted to jam a screwdriver underneath there, and I can tell you that's going to bend the metal and it's going to fuck this thing up. So, you don't want to do that. You just completely ignore this thing right here because it's pointless. It's useless. Just forget about it. What you want to do is look in between the crimps there, and you can sort of see a little bit of a gap between the actual seal on the lens and the actual ring itself. And you're going to want to take as small a screwdriver as possible, like an eyeglass screwdriver or something of the like, just something that'll fit underneath there, and just gently lever it out. Don't go in too rough or you'll scratch up the metal. But as you can see, it's as simple as that. Really nothing to it. And this is the easiest way to remove anti-fog lens inserts. And it really takes no time at all, no blisters on your fingers, no damaging the metal, assuming you do it correctly. And next, you're going to want to take a microfiber cloth or an eyeglass cleaning cloth, whatever you call them. You're going to want to rub down the surfaces of the lenses fairly well, make sure they're clear. Maybe use eyeglass cleaner fluid if necessary, because you're going to want to have the clearest vision possible. That's the reason you're installing anti-fogging inserts, so be sure the lenses are clean at least. So I'm just going to try and do a quick job here. I'm not going to use any spray for now, but I keep bumping the camera, and I apologize, but that's because I'm working in a very precarious position behind this camera, so bear with me here. So, and keep in mind, you'll probably be seeing a lot of fingerprints on the outside, so kind of just use your best judgment and discern that anything that you can't smear around is completely on the outside of the lenses, and just to deal with it later. Next, break out your anti-fog inserts, and again, I reiterate, these are East German ones, because obviously these ones are the clearest ones I have, and they don't go with any other mask, so they're perfect for this task. And then, I believe these, you'll want to check if these are double coated or not, because sometimes anti-fogging lens inserts will only be coated on one side with the special anti-fogging gelatin, and you don't want to place them in backwards or else it'll be pointless. So, anyhow, you want to, these ones are double coated, I know for sure because I've checked, but you'll want to press it in there. Just kind of press it and seal it all the way around. Don't worry about fingerprints or smudges, you can deal with them later. And then just insert the ring back into place. And I recommend pressing it in at the furthest edge away from this part right here, this tab, so that you can use that to lever it the rest of the way down, and it'll be in there nice and solid. It's a bit difficult sometimes, so bear with me. And there you have it. It's in there. Sounds rather horrid, but you know, it is what it is. So let's do the other one now. Just get it in there and make sure it's lined up correctly. It'd be easier if the eye lenses didn't have these ridges on top of them. That would be a really nice, but you know, things aren't always as good as you need them to be, so just kind of got to work around it, I guess. So now that that one's pressed in there, we can go ahead and take our ring and insert it underneath the little rubber lip there. Make sure not to catch the tissot deflector. Insert it in at the far end and start working my way around. It's a bit fiddly, but I'll get there eventually. This one's being rather tricky on me, so let me invert the mask again. And let me see where it's caught. I'll press it against the ground. Sometimes you'll want to put it on a hard surface to do this, because it's a bit tricky. And there it goes. So, now there are 2 anti-fogging inserts installed inside the mask, and it is ready for use as such. So I hope this helped you. Hope you learned a thing or two. If you know a better way, feel free to let me know, but that's just the best way that I've personally found. And feel free to challenge me on that. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them in the comments below. I'm Duke Nougat 3D, and I'll see you all later.